to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome you to my backyard, and we're going to do a little walkabout because it's been brutally cold today. I know, but we got down to 24 last night, and going to do a little bit of looking around, see what's a growing and popping up during these cold months. All right, let's go looking. So far, the citrus mint is doing really well. I need to do a little cleaning. Now I'm not moving the leaves, but there's a few little weeds coming up in there. But look how pretty the mint looks. All right, let's go see what else we can find. I'm laughing because I've got stinging nettle coming all up. As cold as we've been, that's a wild strawberry there, but the stinging nettle is coming all up and looking beautiful. I need to move this. There's a little spot of it over there. I need to dig this up and get it put in a raised bed for it. But yep, stinging nettle, doing well. Got Louisiana irises coming up, growing nice and green. They're pushing out their new leaves, and they are multiplying very nicely. They should put off a really pretty bloom this coming year. And I got a few little alpine strawberries here and there, and then a bunch of big strawberries trying to take over that I need to get replanted. And I see an oak tree coming up. That's gotta go. All right, let's go see what else we can find. Some poor little chrysanthemums are blooming. I planted these about 4 years ago, and it's still alive. Look how beautiful they are. Frost didn't do them too bad. I gotta clean this bed out. Look at the yarrow popping up. Yarrow all over the place, except where I originally planted it. It has spread out from there. And the spider lilies are looking beautiful. Now, of course, they won't bloom until next year, but they're looking pretty. And the Siberian irises are coming up. So are the bearded irises. More bearded irises coming up. The poor fairy is about buried by the disintegrating poor fairy tree. More spider lilies coming up. More yarrow. Some more bearded irises. I gotta get out here and do some work. The hostas have already gone to sleep for the winter. The yarrow is spreading all the way over here now. Other fairy is looking good. Let's go look around some more. Oh, I'm happy to see the wild onions popping up. I have some wild garlic in another spot. I am happy to see that. Later on, when we get some eggs, that means some Cherokee scrambled eggs and wild onions. Oh, they are delicious, y'all. I always leave them alone and let them grow in the yard because they are a blessing to have. Now these are Siberian irises coming up all over the place. They are spreading very nicely. And when they bloom this next year, they are an extreme dark, beautiful purple. And they are growing very well. They're getting their new leaves for next year. Coming up in the cold, the poor little things. They're spreading nicely. I'm happy about that one. More irises that I need to finally get planted are starting to pop up. I have the rhizomes all over the place. And these are a mixture of Siberian and Louisiana, so won't know what they are until they bloom. Planted this pot full of carrots, harvested most of them, some went to seed, and I still have one carrot hanging on. This is its third year. Yeah, third year. So that's going to be interesting. Probably woody as can be, but it's a growing and it's a thriving. Maybe it'll send me up another bloom stalk. We shall find out. My wild 50-gallon grow bag of Mother of Time. She's took on her winter red colors. Still a growing, still a thriving. Happy as can be in this grow bag. Never seen a Tom so happy. And that's all started from right there. One plant in the center. And she has took over the whole grow bag. I'm so thankful to have her and can't wait to see how many harvests I get next year from her. Because I got some massive harvests this year. But look at that beautiful color. She takes on a reddish, beautiful, like burgundy in a way, color during the cold months. She still has her greens, some purples, a little bit of blues, but she is so pretty. The chickweed is starting to come up again. And where did I see it? I got some purple dead nettle coming up. Hopefully they'll keep growing really good. We got a lot of cleaning to do. But yeah, chickweed is coming up nicely all over. So many wonderful plants coming up now that it's gotten colder. This place right here where I'm at is just massively loaded with chickweed and too much Japanese honeysuckle I gotta get rid of, and privets still. But yeah, and pokeweed as well. But it's nowhere near time for pokeweed. Might sound crazy, but the elderberries are starting to leaf out as well. They will leaf out in the cold winter months. And this is a big one that I affectionately call grandmother elderberry. Let me walk around to the other side. Here's a baby elderberry coming up. Now over here on grandmother elderberry, You can see the leaves that are coming out. She is massive and old. I'm worried about that big branch of hers that's broke off. So maybe some new ones will shoot up to take her place. And they are still shooting out leaves and will be perfectly fine through the whole winter. The red clover is green as can be and growing well. Not blooming, but it is still growing and thriving. I notice white clover's up as well. Here's elderberries that we've got to get planted. We just got to figure out which grove we're going to put them in. But it's been cold as can be. Look at them. They're just leafing out like crazy, y'all. The goji berries are growing like weeds. And I have one Mexican mint marigold or Texas tarragon that's alive. I gotta get repotted. But this is what I'm telling you. Elderberries are growing like crazy. And this is how you can go out into the woods and find out what plants are around you. Now, it might not be the same up north, but down here in the south, even though we get really cold, the elderberries still look marvelous. And this is after 24 degrees last night and a very cold day. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it encourages you to go out and see what is coming up. Now's a good time to be looking for usnea, some of your mushrooms, so many things, elderberries. Just keep your eyes open. They're out there. You just have to find them. Everyone, stay safe and sound in this crazy world. Continue to stock your pantries with food that will sustain you and nourish you. Medicines that will heal you, protection of all kinds, and of course the bare essentials. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. Y'all take care.